Fine. The first case which we have discussed was the charging of two spheres by induction. Now, how can we charge one sphere by induction? So we are trying to understand how can we charge one sphere by the process of induction. Great. So here you can see that there is a metal sphere which is placed on an insulating stand. A metal sphere is placed on an insulating stand as it shows in figure number 1. And this metal sphere which is placed on an insulating stand, suppose we want to get it as positively charged. So for getting it to be positively charged, what we are doing, we are bringing a plastic rod which is rubbed with a woolen cloth. When a plastic rod will be rubbed with a woolen cloth, what will happen? It will, or a silk cloth, it acquires a plastic rod is rubbed with a woolen flannel or cat skin or woolen cloth. What happens? It acquires a negatively charged. So a negatively charged plastic rod is brought near this sphere which is kept on an insulating stand. Now, so when this is brought near to this sphere, what happens? Due to electrostatic induction, the end which is near to this plastic rod, because the plastic rod is negatively charged, so the end to the left of the sphere, all the positive charges will drift to that end, and the negative charges, so the left side of the sphere, it acquires a positive charge, and the right side of the sphere, it acquires a negative charge. So there's a negative charge and a positive charge that is being acquired on this sphere. Now, keeping this the plastic rod at the same place, the right side of this sphere, the charged sphere, is being grounded. We can say it as grounded, or it is being earthed. The end is being connected to the ground. So when it is being earthed or when it is being grounded, what will happen? All the charges which are there on that side, it will be grounding, or it will be carried, or it will be discharged towards the ground. So, but at the same time, the plastic rod is kept at the same place. It's not being removed from there. The plastic rod remains over there. So all the negative charges which has been there due to electrostatic induction, the charge which has been shifted to both the sides. So all the negative charges on the right side, they are being grounded. Fine. So after grounding it, so this ground, in third case, the grounding is being removed. So what happens? The plastic rod is still kept near to it, and when the plastic rod is still kept near to it, what happens? The charge on it remains a positive charge is being accumulated near to the end where the plastic rod is kept. Now, as you remove this glass rod, the plastic rod from there, if the plastic rod is removed from this sphere, what happens? The charge gets uniformly distributed over the sphere. And when this charge gets uniformly distributed over the sphere, so earlier in the first case, simply when it is only placed on an insulating stand, no plastic rod or any glass rod brought near to it, it is an uncharged sphere. But due to the process of this electrostatic induction, what happens? Now when this plastic rod is removed, this positive charge which was there on one side, it gets uniformly distributed over the sphere. And when it gets uniformly distributed over the sphere, you are getting a positively charged sphere. Now, other way around. Suppose you want to get a negatively charged sphere. What will you do? So, instead of this plastic rod, the same process we will carry out. Instead of the plastic rod, we will be bringing a charged glass rod. As I told you yesterday, the charge that will be acquired on a glass rod will be a positive charge. So, when a charged glass rod is brought, so the left end will become a negative charge and the right end will become a positive charge. And the right side is again earth. What will happen? All the positive charges will drift to the ground and only the negative charge will remain on the left side. and keeping the glass rod intact over there, what happens? The charge on the sphere now is only the negative charge. Now, if this glass rod is removed, this charge, the negative charge which was there due to electrostatic induction, what will happen? It will get uniformly distributed over the sphere and you will be getting a negatively charged sphere. So, depending on the charge that you have to bring, suppose you want to get it a positively charged sphere, then you will have to bring a negatively charged material near to it. And if you want to bring a negative charge on it, what will we have to do? We have to bring a positively charged material near to it in order to charge them and earth the other end. So the opposite charges, the same charge as on the substance that is charging will be discharged to the ground and you will be getting the desired charge which you want on the sphere.